this tournament called Hoop It Up, which is a 3-on-3, which is right for us old dinosaurs at the time. So we started. So we played in states such as um, Maryland. We played in Virginia. We played in Philly. And even later on with the Hoop It Up, we want to play. We first started off in New York City. We played the Hoop It Up in New York City. Then we went to DC. Then we went to VA and all this other stuff. So yeah, so the basketball still was going strong with me and us. We was just playing 3-on-3s, but we was doing good and et cetera, et cetera. So we are playing at Dumb. We also, besides playing in the traveling tournament, which was the adult AAU version of 3-on-3. We was playing also in we was playing a lot in around neighborhood tournaments like Chelsea Piers, Basketball City, Urban Professionals, and all that other stuff. So it was just like hoop heaven. That was the best time of my life right there, and I'll always cherish it. So now let's fast forward to now. I'm going to get into my coaching background. So as I told you earlier before, that I was coaching in various youth tournaments around in New York City. We're getting kids, here to go play and everything like that, and it was all cool. It was really cool. It was like preparing me, I guess. Then coaching with the youth council and my job, to now I am now assistant coach at Norman Thomas High School. But prior to Norman Thomas, I was assistant coach with the organization New York Jaguars. And, shout out to my man Steve and his Jaguar organization, New York Jaguars. And, of course, I'm going to be a Jaguar for life because I had to thank him for, helping me out, starting me off with it. But now that I'm an assistant at Norman Thomas High School, shout out to Coach Gomez, I'm literally learning everything under him and learning about the game of basketball. So now it's like it went from me being like, okay, I'll be a regular, just helping out, whatever. Now I'm literally like the top assistant at Norman Thomas. And it's like, yo, when he approached me about it, I didn't even think twice about it. I said, yes. Yes, I want to help you. Yes, I'll help you if you need help or whatever the case may be. So like I was just ecstatic about it, man. I still grateful to this day for this being my just ended the second season of the high school. But I'm still thankful to this day that he chose me. Like I was hyped and everything like that. I was so hyped. I was like, yo, I'm telling everybody, yo, I'm assistant at Norman Thomas, and they're like, oh, that's a good look for you, et cetera, et cetera. And I'm still seeing like a lot of my boys who I play ball with, like that was seriously playing ball, like everybody started to be coaches, youth organizers and stuff like that. And that's a great sign too, because the kids right now are really the future of sports. So yeah. So also, coaching has opened my eyes to a lot of things too, and helps also help me when I try to help kids. When I train them for like the season or anything else, it helps me out. It's like even though I had the surgery with the knee, I really don't play it as much as I did until I start losing this weight. I'm going to start playing, but right now as it stands, I'm not going to be playing no time soon. Well, let me rephrase that. I want to play a little time soon, but now because of what's going on, everybody knows what's going on. It gives me an insight to sit back and relax and actually improve my coaching because I'm looking at web seminars that coaches are sending me, and I'm looking at YouTube videos and everything like that. So also, besides being an assistant at Norman Thomas High School, I'm also a basket instructor for PGC, which is Point Guard College. Shout out to all my Point Guard College guys out there, And I help instruct and train kids. So, that is a blessing. That is a blessing. And I was happy to get, for this opportunity. I did my first camp, my first actual camp. I did last year in September in New York City, and it was a great turnout, man. I was excited. And and it was great, man. My first time doing that, and because prior to that, I also volunteered to do the Jason Tatum and Kyrie Irving camp, but it was just more of a like help set everything up. It wasn't like interacting with kids or anything like that. But nah, this PGC experience was great, man. I learned a lot from like the instructors that was there at the time, and a couple of the other guys that was there. Shout out my man Randy, my man Sherrod, and my man Devon out there. Doing their things. With their prospective programs. Um, and then now, bringing to the real present, after finishing my second season, I'm also a coach at Forest NYC basketball. Which crazy thing about that is like I happened to be on Instagram one day and I see my man Jonathan, who used to play at the Y with me, because Y used to be my sanctuary. I used to go there every Friday night, get shots up. It used to be a tournament. That tournament used to be, I love that tournament, even though I never won a championship in there. And I'm still pissed about that. But, it is what it is. So, with that being said, yeah, my man Jonathan, I seen him on one of the posts that they posted up. I said, "Oh, that's Coach. I know Coach. We used to hoop or whatever like that." So he hits me up saying, "Yo, Jay, what's good? Da da da. Yo, you want to run with us in the? We got you in the fall. I mean, the spring. Sorry, in the spring. I know you know the game of basketball, et cetera, et cetera. I'm gonna pull you on." I'm like, "Okay, sure." So time go by. I'm sitting there like, "All right." Meanwhile, I have other obligations. I want to give a shout out to Love of the Game. Coach Howard. I was going to run with them. Before I made this decision. So I was like, okay. So they finally hit me up. Had an interview with my man Randy. Randy, who's also the head of Force basketball operations. He hit me up, was like, "Yo, yeah, we love to have you aboard." And I was excited, man. But then, I'm still excited. Hopefully next year or later on, whenever they have an AAU season, that I could finally get my feet wet. Like, what I'm saying? Like, really get deep into coaching. Even though, like I said, I coached on the Jaguars a couple, for a tournament or something like that. But, that was like back then. Like right now, I feel like I'm ready to take that next step. I even told my coach, like, "Yo, I want some more responsibility as a head coach. I literally want to be like the damn best head assistant coach out there." You know what I'm saying? So, I'm trying to learn and absorb everything I can. I go to these camps. I sign up for free camps to help out, whatever like that, just for the impact that I could use it for to help myself get better. All these other people are sitting there, other people saying, "You wasting your time doing shit for free. You should be getting paid this and that." Yeah, I understand, but the type of person I am, listen, I find things a similar in everything. Like, it's not always about getting paid. It's not always about, going to measure, doing what you got to do, getting the publicity and getting, I would love for a kid to sit here and be like, "Yo, I used to coach, Coach Jay coached me, and, he's in the NBA right now and give me shout outs." I would love for that to happen. But for the most part, I would love for a kid to be successful, graduate, get a degree, or whatever the case may be. And I would rather that impact be like, "Yo, Coach Jay, you helped me achieve this. I'm so grateful for you," rather than I see someone on TV like, "Oh, I coached him. Oh yeah, that's my product." No, I don't do that. I just want you to be successful as a human being. So yeah, that's a little bit about the situation. Well, of course, with everything being on hold, the AAU season and all that, it's kind of put a damper into my into what I was going to do. Okay, yeah. So that's a little bit about me. I hope you guys take this. I want to make the show completely about me, but there's a couple things that's going on right now, and I don't want to lead the negative. I don't want to lead down the negative path, so I'm going to kind of skip over to what I have my little notes here of what I had originally. So I'm going to skip over that and go to one of my subjects as I make it a statement called. Now the segment now is called On the Block, where when I have other people on here, it's going to seem like, okay, I see why you do that. But it's just basically I'm just going to ask a couple of questions, random things, and just provide an answer. That's all I'm going to provide. So right now, the segment, my first question is, what's my favorite name brand? And of course, I'm posting this on YouTube because I'm videotaping it also. But if you can see this check mark, I love the Nike brand, and I've been the Nike head since I was young. No disrespect to any other shoe brand out there, like Adidas, Under Armour, Puma. Now on the come up, Puma on the come up, but Nike will always be the best to me because they just had the best styles, the comfort, and everything like that. And Adidas, Reeboks, and all that other places, like they cool. Like right now, they're catching up to Nike. You know what I'm saying? But Nike was always at that top with the upper echelons of stuff. What's my favorite basketball team in college and why? If you know me, my favorite college basketball team is, of course, Duke. And why is it Duke? Because Duke always seems to produce a lot of pros, but also than that, my man Coach K has this ability as he coaches, like to bring it together to work for his program. Now, all those individuals who went to Duke, they could easily outshine a lot of people in a lot of other teams that they've been on or they're going to, et cetera, et cetera. But he has a unique way of bringing out a lot of people's potential to even more, to greater detail. Like, let's take, for example, Zion Williams, Jason Tatum, Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving and Zion Williams was number one draft picks, and look what happened. Kyrie's a champion. Now he's hurt and everything like that. And Zion just started the league and was averaging 27 points, literally. So yeah, so Duke is my favorite team. I have other teams that I like watching, which is like Syracuse, Michigan State. If I could catch them, Ohio State, stuff like that. But Duke is the tops. Favorite place to hoop would be anywhere where there's a hoop at. But nah, I think my favorite place to hoop would have to been out here in Tompkins Projects because of the wars and memories, the great ball players that I played up against. It was such a great place, man. Such a great, tranquil time. My favorite rapper, of course, I'm old school, and y'all probably thinking it's Jay-Z. Nope. My favorite rapper of all time is Jadakiss. Why is Jadakiss? Because no matter how much money Jadakiss made, he stayed himself. Hollywood didn't change him, nothing like that. He stayed being the same Jadakiss he was for years. You know what I'm saying? Even his flow is nasty. Like every time I hear something that featuring Kiss, I'm on it, literally. My favorite city travel to and why. Now, see, this is kind of hard for me at the time because right now I used to love. I like being in warm climates, so I would say Florida is my favorite city to travel to. But recently, started after going back and forth to Philly and Boston. Those are like my top three. But my favorite city to travel is of course this lovely sunny state of Florida, which even as sometimes that right now that the politics down there is so messed up for a lot of people down there. It brings a damper on it, but I just love their beaches, the sunshine, and visiting there. It's just great, like overall. So that's what it. So my closing segments to this is, we got this pandemic going on, and first of all, I would like to give a shout out to all of the people who are essential workers, who are on the front lines of help battling this crazy outbreak that we had. My prayers and thoughts go out to everybody who lost someone or knows someone who lost someone during this pandemic, man. Because like I don't know about y'all, I'm ready to get up out of here and start going back to hooping, going to the gyms and everything because everything is closed right now. But a great thing that comes out of this is that we probably be more closer to friends and family than we ever been, or we also learn who's there for us during these tough times of need. So either way you want to look at it is also a blessing to me. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will definitely get through this. We just need time, faith, and positivity in this world because there's too much negativity going on around to drown this out. So once we get out of this, I guarantee everybody will get on board with it. But yes, so say a prayer, love your those that's close to you, check up on them, do what you gotta do. So that's it. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I'm open for all types of criticism. Let me know how I did. I'm a tough kid. I'm from Brooklyn, so I can take all criticisms and whatever the case may be. So let me know what you like, what you didn't like. If you like something for me to add on to this, anything, just give me a holler. I'm on Instagram, Coach J718. Also, I am on. You can email me at CoachJ718 at gmail. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Love, peace, and prosperity. Thank you.